This is where the landscape of southeastern Arizona begins to unfold in earnest. A place where the rugged beauty of the high desert meets the gentle curves of the river and rolling hills. Join us as we venture into the historic town of Clifton, Arizona. As we begin, you see the historic bridge spanning the Gila River just south of Byway, a gateway to the rugged charm of Clifton, Arizona. As we follow Highway 191, the landscape unfolds with each mile, drawing us deeper into the heart of Greenlee County. Now we turn onto the Black Hills Byway, a hidden gem just off the main road. As we reach the overlook, we find a family pausing to take in the panoramic views, gazing out over the vast Morenci mine to one side and the rolling Black Hills on another side. It's a place where the beauty and history of Arizona come together, offering a moment of reflection and awe. This spot offers a perfect vantage point, where the horizon stretches over one of the largest copper mines in North America. The Black Hills Byway itself is known for its rugged beauty and its history as a route that once connected the Gila Valley to this remote mining community. From here, we follow the road along Highway 191, known as the route that threads through Arizona's mining heartland. You'll see the landscape shift, rolling hills giving way to the rugged contours that define this region. As Highway 191 descends into Clifton, it passes through a historic mining corridor known locally as Smelter Hill. Clifton has deep roots in copper mining, and Smelter Hill was a central hub where ore was processed and refined. Driving this section, you're essentially traveling through a piece of Arizona's industrial heritage. Today, as you drive down Smelter Hill, you're not just following a highway. You're tracing the path of Clifton's rich mining past and the enduring spirit of the town. Mayor's Bluff rises above the south end of Clifton, Arizona, reached by a short, steep trail from Ward Canyon Road that gains roughly 300 vertical feet in under a quarter mile. From the top, you get a sweeping view over Clifton and the surrounding canyons, a natural overlook that locals love for sunrise and late-day light. This ridge is also a living memorial, the Mayor's Bluff Veterans Memorial. Along the climb, you'll pass plaques honoring Greenlee County service members who were killed or are missing in action. At the summit, U.S., Arizona, Service Branch, and POW, MIA flags fly over cables strung with more than 2,000 replica dog tags, each one placed to honor a veteran. Visitors are invited to ring the bell at the top. Not a call to arms, but a toll for remembrance and peace. The trail is often called America's Long Walk for Freedom, and it's become a community tradition to make the climb and ring that bell. Whether you come for the view or the meaning, Mayor's Bluff is a place of healing built and cared for by local veterans and their supporters, where the wind, the flags, and the bell carry the stories of those who served. Tucked into the Red Rock Canyon of the San Francisco River, Clifton is the seat of Greenlee County and a gateway to Arizona's high country. The town grew where Chase Creek meets the river. First a rough mining camp in the 1870s, then a community that has weathered booms, busts, and floods. Copper is the reason Clifton exists. In 1872, Scouts Jim and Bob Metcalf spotted copper here. Soon, entrepreneurs Henry and Charles Lazinski were smelting ore at the creek's mouth. Their Longfellow Copper Mining Company helped launch Arizona's first sustained copper venture and put Clifton on the map. The industrial story that followed reads like a who's who of copper. The Arizona Copper Company, financed from Scotland, arrived in the 1880s. The Detroit Copper Mining Company of Arizona was developing nearby Morenci, and by 1902, the Shannon Copper Company was operating its own smelter on what locals still call Shannon Hill. In 1921, Phelps Dodge consolidated the district, later becoming part of Freeport-McMoran, the modern operator of the giant Morenci mine. Railroads tied Clifton to the world. The Arizona and New Mexico Railway linked the canyon to the Southern Pacific at Lordsburg by the mid-1880s, while the steep Coronado mining railways clung to the hillsides above town. Today, the Arizona Eastern Railway interchanges here with Freeport, McMoran's Industrial Railroad, one of the busiest copper rail connections in the Southwest. Clifton's labor history is equally defining. Strikes shook the district in 1903 and 1915-16, and again in 1967-68. The best-known walkout began in 1983, when Phelps Dodge's operations at Morenci were at the center of a statewide showdown that brought in the Arizona National Guard and ultimately decertified unions across several mines. One of Clifton's most unusual landmarks is the Cliff Jail, 2 stone cells carved into living rock in 1881, built to be escape-proof and still visible along US 191. Carved straight into the granite above the San Francisco River, Clifton's Cliffside Jail was the copper camp's answer to runaway sentences when doing time meant doing time in the mines. In the late 1870s, the Lazinski brothers backed a jail blasted into this rock to hold offenders until they could be put to work underground. Town records and local lore point to a skilled stonemason, Margarito Varela, who hammered and blasted 2 cells here, a smaller lockup for the truly dangerous and a larger room for lesser charges. Each cell breathed through narrow shafts to the cliff face, with heavy iron doors bolted straight into stone. And if you've heard the tall tale, it's part of the place. After payday celebrations got rowdy, the very mason who helped build the jail became its first guest. A federal archive credits Margarito Varela with the work and notes he landed behind these bars after shooting up the festivities. Outside, you'll spot the number 8 Copperhead locomotive, once hauling ore for the Arizona Copper Company, restored and posed right beside the entrance, a reminder that Clifton's justice system and its copper economy were welded together. The jail served until the catastrophic 1906 flood. Water rose into the cells. Rescuers smashed the window bars and lowered ropes, and when the waters receded, mud packed the passages so tight the jail was abandoned. Today, along the Coronado Trail, US 191, the Cliff Jail anchors Clifton's historic district, a stark, 2-room time capsule from the rough and tumble copper boom. Nestled beside the San Francisco River on US Highway 191, Clifton's Veterans Park offers a shaded riverside ramada, inviting locals and travelers alike to pause and reflect. Within this peaceful setting stand veteran-crafted memorials, etched from native stone and raised through community effort to honor Greenlee County's fallen across generations. It's a place where history, gratitude, and quiet reflection flow together with the current of the river. Clifton's Company Mansion was built in 1913 by the Arizona Copper Company. Even after mergers and shifting ownership, it endures today as an honored landmark, once housing managers, later hosting guests, and now standing proud within the National Register-listed Clifton Historic District. Standing firm above the San Francisco River since 1917, the Park Avenue Bridge, also known locally as the Zarilla Street Bridge, was built as a pinned Parker truss, the only one of its kind remaining in Arizona. This historic link once joined Clifton's divided neighborhoods across the river, carrying timber plank traffic unchanged for decades. Today, as a proud cornerstone of the Clifton Townsite Historic District, it speaks volumes about a mining town's resilience and architectural ambition. Chase Creek Street, once known as Copper Avenue, evolved into Clifton's vibrant downtown business district in the early 20th century. The Arizona and New Mexico Railroad's arrival and the boom in copper smelting around 1913 transformed the area into a hive of activity. Storefronts, theaters, restaurants, saloons, and boarding houses crowded the narrow, teeming street, buoyed by an influx of workers from across the river. But the district's prosperity came with peril. Flooding, often from flash floods, and devastating fires reshaped the streetscape more than once. A fire in April 1913 destroyed roughly 25 structures, yet the community rebuilt swiftly. A decade later, another blaze claimed key venues like the Royal Theater, leading to new landmarks like the People's Bank. By 1918, Clifton's Chase Creek commercial area today stands as a preserved mosaic of architectural styles: late Victorian, Prairie School, Mission, Spanish Revival, and is a core part of the Clifton Townsite Historic District, listed on the National Register of Historic Places. As we wrap up our journey through Clifton, it's clear that the hard-working spirit of its people isn't just local legend, it's a driving force on both a small and large scale. The folks of Clifton have not only shaped their own community through sheer dedication, but they've also fueled copper production and job creation that reaches far beyond this town. In every brick on Chase Creek Road and every story of resilience, there's a testament to how Clifton's work ethic has made a lasting impact. On a micro level, they've built a strong, close-knit community. On a macro level, they've contributed to industries and work values that resonate well beyond Arizona's borders. On behalf of the staff at LuridX, I want to thank you for joining us on this sneak peek into the historical Clifton, Arizona area. Please hit that like button, and please subscribe to our channel.